Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Naomi Rook. If you're brand new to my channel, consider subscribing. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Also, make sure to ring that notification bell so you can be notified anytime I do upload a video. Today what I did was a little get ready with me using some newer products to me. I created this really gorgeous look. I love how it turned out. Super fun. I was really inspired by the eyeshadow palette that I picked out, and then I just kind of mixed and matched everything else to go along with it. I would have never put all of these colors together. I have warm on my bronzer, cool on my blush, warm and cool on my eyes, and then I just really loved how it turned out. Some of the products that I was using the new L'Oreal True Match Hyaluronic Tinted Serum. This is what I have on as foundation. I put on the Catrice True Skin Concealer. Really excited about that new concealer. I did get one of the Milani matte lipsticks. That's what I have on my lips. I used this Soul Body. This is the face and body bronzer. I did get a new color in that one. I had one that was a little too dark. I used the Haus Laboratory. This is their Glam Attack Liquid Shimmer Powder. This is really kind of a cool, unique product. I used the Visiart Bronzer, and then for my eyeshadow, it's not new to me, but I just was really super inspired to hop into my Made by Mitchelle Feet on the Ground. And like these colors right here just scream so much inspiration for the look today. I just had a really good time just hanging out, playing with some makeup. So if you would like to just hang out, watch me create this look and just play with some new makeup, then go ahead and keep watching and let's get her done. So I don't have a new eyeshadow palette, so what I'm going to be using today is my Made by Mitchelle Feet on the Ground palette. I was super inspired by this one. I want to kind of go into some of these colors right here. I matched the blue to my shirt, so I definitely have to use the blue in this eyeshadow palette. I don't know what I'm going to be doing, but I'm going to do something a little over the top, a little dramatic, cut the crease, wing it out, all the good things. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the Clay Baby. It's this really nice kind of pukey color, and I'm going to start building that up in the crease. So how is the beginning of the year starting for you? I've had a pretty decent January. It hasn't snowed much, which in Montana that is super rare. Normally we have pretty intense winters, but I'm kind of enjoying the 50-degree weather. I'm not super mad about it. We'd like to have some snow because we like to snowmobile a lot. So it would be nice to have some snow, but it's not the end of the world. I just figured I would sit down with you guys, do some makeup, and use a few newer products that I'm pretty excited to be testing out. Right, next I'm going to take Tiger Lily. I don't know how this is going to turn out, but I want to try that color up in my crease right below the Clay Baby. So I'm just going to blend that in just to add some warmth. I don't know if the orange and yellow is going to go good with the blue, but we're going to try it out. Next I'm going to take the Venom color, and I'm going to tap that on my outer V area and blend that up into the crease. I'm winging that out as well. I'm going to clean it all up so you don't have to worry about it being a little messy. I'm going to take that brush I was going before with the Tiger Lily and blend up top. And just blend that blue out. I don't know where I'm taking this look, but I'm just liking the combination so far. I never really thought to do cool tones and warm tones together. I'm kind of taking inspiration from Instagram. I never really do cool tones and warm tones together. I always just do either cool tones or either warm tones. But I saw a picture on Instagram that was super inspiring, and it was like orange and purple, and I thought that was really cool to put those two colors together. So I am just getting some inspiration. I'm taking a little bit of that Clay Baby, blending that up top, and then I'm going to go over that Venom color again. The biggest thing for me with eyeshadow looks is really just layering up the colors. I don't normally just place it down once and leave it. I like to just add layer after layer till I get the opacity that I want. That's how I normally just get them really nicely blended. They look pretty seamless and everything looks just really opaque, super colorful. I'm going to deepen out the outer V area with this a Mood color. I'm going to take a more fat, kind of thicker shader brush. This is a Luxie 209 large shader. And I'm just going to tap it. I'm going to go ahead and clean up the outer edge now. Give that a really sharp little flick out there. I like how that turns out. I really love doing eyeshadow looks like this where they're really winged out and kind of just sharpen up the edge using a makeup wipe. Just like that. Alright, I'm gonna hop off, cut the crease, and I will be right back. So I cut my crease, I put on a glitter glue. Now I'm going in with this pink Angelica color. I am so sorry I wasn't recording, but all I did was one step before I caught it, so that's nice. So I did wet the brush, and I'm tapping that along the lash line, all the way across my lid. I'm not going all the way up to my crease. I'm just leaving a little bit of separation right there because I have a new liquid shadow I'm going to try out. So I'm just kind of blending this on both sides. I do have a new liquid eyeshadow I'm going to go in with. This is the Haus Laboratory. This is the Glam Attack Liquid Shimmer Powder. I have this in Legend. It is a really super gold, like greeny gold kind of. So there is the color. I don't really use a ton of liquid shadows anymore. I did get this by BoxyCharm, so I wanted to try it out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to line the cut crease right above the pink with this gold. I'm going to try it with the applicator, but I might go ahead and jump to a liner brush. We're going to see. It's a very thin liquid shadow. It almost feels watery like. It's super pretty. It does retail for $20, so I'm going to go ahead and hop in here and try to do this with the applicator, but I have to stop talking. So it's not going on super opaque, it's almost kind of streaky in a way. So I wonder if using a flat brush would work a little bit better. I'm going to do this eye first though. See, that side went on really fast and easy. Okay, so the trick is to not go over the line too much because it is super, super thin and wet. I don't know if this is going to be my favorite formula, but I mean, it's really pretty. I think I'm going to hop in with a brush and try to kind of blend it out a little bit. It's not working exactly how I would want, so I'm going to use like a little angled brush and see if I can kind of blend that line out just a little bit to blend the pink and the gold together. Okay, I'm going to go in with a little bit of that pink color and with the angled brush and kind of just pack that in, see if I can bring those two colors to mesh a little bit better together. So that actually is working pretty well, using a tiny little brush to blend those two colors together. Alright, I kind of do like how this turned out. They did blend together. The problem with using a lot of metallics, sometimes they can not mesh well together. One looks more metallic and heavy, but they actually blended together pretty well. So I'm hopping in with a Mood from the palette, and I'm going to blend a little bit more purple at the back side, give it a tiny bit more depth, a little bit over my lash line. I am going to do a wing liner, so I just kind of want to blend it over a little bit. Wow, this is really pretty. I like how this is turning out. I like the little bit of flashy gold. You don't really see it a whole lot when I open my eyes, but I think it's really pretty. I'm going to go ahead and hop off, do my wing liner, and I will be right back. I finished my wing liner. I needed to put on some lashes with this look. I really love how this turned out. So we're going to hop into phase. The eyes took way much longer than I expected, but I really do like how they turned out. So I'm going to go in with my Touch in Sol No Problem Priming Essence. I am trying to use this up. It is almost gone. This is a nice little hydrating essence, but I wouldn't say it's the most hydrating one. So I'm just using it up until I can get it out of my collection. I'm just going to apply that with a nice little brush. I'm going to let that sit, settle into my skin, soak up all the moisture, and then I will go in with foundation. For foundation, I'm trying a brand new one. I'm super excited. This is a L'Oreal True Match Nude Hyaluronic Tinted Serum with 1% pure hyaluronic. This is a really nice lightweight foundation. I did buy this on Amazon, and on Amazon it is $15. On Ulta it is $20, which I find kind of high and very steep for a drugstore foundation, but I've wanted to try this. I've heard a lot of people talking about this. I have this in Rose Light. It's 1-2.5 Rose Light. And then on Ulta, there are 15 options. It does go pretty dark. It says the hyaluronic acid gives skin a hydrated feel and smooths over time. Instantly, skin looks brighter, even, and feels hydrated. Luminous mineral pigments brighten the complexion. I used this a few times, but I've wanted to save it for you guys so I can kind of try it with you and let you know my initial thoughts of the product. The color works really good for me, so I'm going to apply this with the Delamy Tools. This is the 957 Precision Kabuki, and I'm just going to tap this into my skin. I'm hoping it has plenty of hydration because I am super dry right now. It is just the driest time of the year for me. My skin is peeling a little bit, which is kind of gross, but I think this is going to be a really good foundation for the winter time. It has pretty light coverage, but it is just a tinted serum, so it's not supposed to be full coverage. It's definitely perfecting my skin a little bit, covering a bit of the redness I have. It's definitely taken away the redness on my skin. It looks absolutely stunning up close. It doesn't look heavy or cakey, just really luminous. It's just so pretty. It really looks like skin up close. It does not look heavy or cakey. That is so pretty. I'm going to try to see if I can layer up just a tiny bit more on my cheeks. I have a little bit of redness kind of peeking through right there. So I'm going to put a little bit on my cheeks, tiny bit more on my nose. Just see if you can layer up the coverage or if it's just going to be a light coverage, which is fine too because I do like to wear a lot of light coverage in the winter. I'm just going to tap that into place. That just blends so fast. It melts right into the skin. You don't even see a layer of anything. If you don't like luminous foundations, you probably won't like this one, but I think it looks so healthy and nice. I think this would work really well if you have mature skin because I do have kind of some finer lines around my mouth, but I feel like it is just kind of blending into my skin so perfectly, and it's just moving along with my lips because I have very expressionate lips. If you haven't noticed, I smile a lot. I have tons of smile lines, but after I smile and I let go, it's not really settling into any creases. That looks so pretty. All right, I am super excited about that. I like the color too. It's not too light, so it's not washing me out, but it does match kind of my arms more. My neck is definitely lighter than my arms, so this foundation will match my arms, but it doesn't really matter in the winter. I'm fully covered, and if I needed to, I could just throw a little foundation right there and you would have no idea if there was any type of difference. I love how the foundation is looking. Let's go into concealer. I am going to go in with the Catrice True Skin. This is a high coverage concealer. It has hyaluronic acid as well. It is waterproof. It is 8-hour hydration. I have this color in 010 Cool Cashmere. So I bought this on Amazon because Catrice is no longer available at Ulta. It retailed for $7. It says it is a waterproof, lightweight for soft matte look, and it contains hyaluronic acid. So I tried this at the beginning of the summer, but the color I got was so dark I could not wear it at all on my skin. I wanted to get a new color, and I think this color is going to match great. So I'm going to apply just a small amount. I know it's supposed to have really full coverage, so just a little bit there. Take out a little bit right there. Maybe apply a little on my nose because I have that breakout. And I'm going to go ahead and let this sit, not for too long because I know it is supposed to be more full coverage. I'm going to let it sit for maybe 15 to 20 seconds, and then I'm going to blend it out. Alright, so I'm going to start where I applied it and bring it down just a little bit. That has really nice coverage, and I like the color a lot. It doesn't have a super luminous, but it doesn't look super matte. I find it a little bit more satin and finish. I'm going to go ahead and blend out my nose. very gently to keep that coverage over that breakout. That looks really nice. I like how it looks. The finish is really pretty. So I'm going to go ahead and hop into some cream bronzer. I did get another one of the Soul Body. This is the sister brand Colourpop. This is the Face and Body Bronzing Balm. I got this in light because the medium was really dark, and then I got this one. So this is also really yellow. I'll kind of do a swatch of it. I don't really understand how they're getting the colors. That is super orange, and for light, I don't know how many light tones would be able to actually wear that color. I'm going to go ahead and apply a little bit. It might be a little warm, but I can always correct it. I'm going to take my little dual fiber brush, tap it right into the product, and I'm just going to apply that onto my cheeks like that. I really love this product and I love the smell. I wish I could find more neutral brown colors. Every color that I have, and I have the medium and the light, they're so orange, and I'm not sure who's bronzing up with orange, but it's not my skin tone. That is really warm. I do love the formula so much though. I just wish they would come out with more colors that would work better for light to fair to actually bronze and not just add pure orange onto your skin. Next, I'm going to do a little powdering. I'm going to go to my Kossas, the Cloud Set and Breezy. Tap that out just a little bit. Then I'm sure you know what powder I'm going in with next, the Jacklyn Cosmetics Brightening Palette. Going into the two lightest colors. I'm just going to tap that right in my inner corner. For bronzer, I'm going to go with my Visiart. This is the light bronzer. This is a really nice light toned kind of neutral color. I'm going to do a little bit more contouring and just darken my cheekbones up just a little bit. So for blush, I think I'm going to do something cool tone because I have so much warmth all over the face, but I want to really tie in the pink with my eyes. So of course I'm going to go in with my Menagire Arthurine palette. I'm going to go in with these two mixed. I have Sugarberry and Cloudberry, tapping both of those together, tapping them off. They are super pigmented, and I'm just going to apply it right onto my cheekbones. Yep, that's the color I wanted. Be super careful with these blushes. They are very, very pigmented. I'm going to go ahead and spray my face. Highlighter, I'm not using anything new. I'm going to go in with my Flower. This is the Shimmer and Strobe Highlighting Palette. I mix the pink and the champagne color together and just apply that. I haven't been wearing a ton of highlighter recently, but I feel like this look definitely calls for some highlighter. For the inner corner of my eye, I'm going to go ahead and go in with the pink in this palette and just tap that right there. I really like using the face highlighter for my inner corner highlighter. I think it really ties it all together. For pencil, for my waterline, I'm going to use the LA Girl ShockWave Neon Eyeliner Pencil. And this is in I'm Screamin'. It's a bright yellow. I thought it would really tie in the orange and the gold, so I'm going to apply that to my waterline. These are definitely not as creamy as the Colourpop ones, but they do work. I'm going to do a little bit of eyeshadow on my lower lash line. I'm going to hop in with my Venom color and just tap that right under that yellow liner. And then right underneath that, I'm going to tap in that Clay Baby. I'm going to go and throw on a little lower lash mascara. For lip liner, I'm going to go in with my Colourpop Beeper. And then for lipstick, I did end up picking up one of those Milani matte lipsticks. This is in Tease. I am so excited about this color. It's a really, really super matte. I would say it's a mid-tone nude. It's a little warm, a little neutral. So I'm going to apply that. I think it's going to work really well with everything else I have on the eyes. And when I tell you that this is the most comfortable matte lipstick I own, I am so serious. It is so velvety, soft. It's not drying. It's the craziest feeling lipstick. It really does have this creamy velvet aspect to it. I really love the color and the texture of that lipstick. I think it looks really pretty. Alright, here is the finished makeup look. Oh my god, I love how this turned out. This right here is the reason I love makeup. It is so fun and you can just make it look anywhere you want. I really love how this look turned out. I think it's stunning and beautiful and sexy. It's a lot of makeup, but I love that. So hopefully you enjoy just hanging out with me, playing with a few new products, but really just kind of creating a makeup look based on just inspiration and taking colors and coordinating it however you want. I would never put blue and orange and purple and pinks all together, but I love how this turned out. So hopefully you enjoyed watching this video, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye guys!